Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1, and I just climbed out of the bunker. Been there for a whole week because a bunch of people on YouTube said, you know, this is a sign of God, the eclipse. No, I'm joking. I have been very busy the last week, just living, being a prepper, doing things. A lot of things to do right now in the springtime. But a lot of people have said this eclipse, it's a sign from God, or the government's planning something. So many conspiracy theories. It's almost nauseating. This is an eclipse. It is a sign of God. God created this universe, and he ordered everything in the universe to do what he wanted to do. And what will happen is we'll have an eclipse. It is no big deal to me. I wish it wasn't happening because I got work to do and I don't want my little guys outside and they look up there. So I don't think anything's happened today. It's still early, but I hope you're preparing for legitimate things that could go wrong. Now, there could be a lot of problems today because a huge amount of people are crowded into spaces to see the eclipse. And that itself is going to be taxing on law enforcement, on the infrastructure. So yes, we could have some problems related to throwing a bunch of people in a small space with limited resources. Tons of YouTubers were saying, oh no, the government's going to do something, or they know something, because they're all declaring states of emergencies, or cities are declaring emergencies. A lot of those things are declared because when you declare a state of emergency, it gives you maybe additional money from the state, additional money from the federal government, could give you the authorization to have your law enforcement officers on overtime. So it does a lot of things. It's precautionary, and I agree with them. That's why I pay my taxes, so the local authorities in the area can make sure people are safe. So if they need to declare an emergency in their area, so that will give them more funds, it will free up other government agencies to come help their law enforcement. That's common sense. I haven't really been watching a lot. I watched a few people on YouTube talk about it. They were just doom and glooming it. I'm tired of that. So we're going to have a natural occurrence of an eclipse. It's awesome. It is a sign from God. He created this wonderful earth. He created the universe. But other than that, I don't think the Lord's going to come back because of this sign. But you're supposed to be ready at any time for him to come back. So keep focused on what's important in your life. If you're concentrating on doom and gloom all the time, and there's people out there that I've talked to, and I try to figure out two types of prepper. The doom and gloom YouTuber that just is totally on YouTube, totally in the internet, and they're getting all this information, and yes, things are bad. Things are terrible, but that's the type of prepper. And then there's your prepper that is not on YouTube, and they're just working hard, taking care of their family, preparing their homestead, or if they're in the suburbs, doing the best they can. So I hope you're doing that. You don't need to know things are bad. The government does not like you. So take all your efforts, all your resources, and do something positive. And that's like plant blueberry bushes that are here, plant a garden, develop skills, invest in yourself. That's what you need to be doing, not worrying about, oh Lord, the government's going to do something with this eclipse. And you know what? They could do whatever they want to do at any time. We also have the situation with Iran going to hit Israel. It's a done deal. They're probably preparing. Israel's preparing for it, and they know they're going to get hit, and rightfully so. You do not hit property or an embassy of another sovereign country without knowing you're going to get hit back. So yes, they're going to get hit. The only really thing you can do is just keep prepping. I would probably advise you to top off your fuel. Make sure you have your diesel, your gasoline, whatever fuel you need, have it bought up and stocked. Just because if things happen in the Middle East, oil prices are bound to go up. So today, hours from now, there's going to be an eclipse. I'm not under the best path of it, but I will still see some of it. And I wish it wasn't coming because I need to get more work done, but it is coming. So I hope you're in a safe spot. I hope you're not where you're going to be in all those crowds of people. It's going to be a madhouse when everyone is finished with the eclipse, trying to get out, go back home. So just stay safe, have some patience. Traffic will probably be really terrible in certain areas. But me up here in the mountains, I'm just going to keep working on the homestead, preparing, getting ready for what's coming. It is definitely coming. Financially, the situation in the United States is getting worse. We're going further in debt, and we're getting to the point now where I think the figure is we're going to soon spend $1.6 trillion per year in interest. We cannot sustain that, and it's only going to get worse. So just keep prepping. Thanks for watching.